What is going on, everyone? Welcome on back to the Deeper Dive. It is Luke, and today we are going to talk about Velo and some stuff that has been going on, as well as the general crypto space as a whole. I'm very excited for what is coming. If you guys did not check out my video yesterday, make sure to, as I shared very insightful comments about alt season and what you should be looking at. Now, today I want to talk about Velo and Orbit and Omni Points and what has been going on, because we have seen some updates from Omni Points on the topic. Going ahead and looking at Bitcoin's chart, we can see that today we actually touched $89,000 per one Bitcoin. So you can see roughly from our 2021 highs, we are up almost 30% at the current moment. We have went up 30% past those highs. We are due for an alt season in the coming months here as we see Bitcoin dominance begin to fall as Bitcoin continues to rise up and then go sideways at some point. But what's very exciting about this in general is if we take a look at the monthly chart, every single cycle we have seen the RSI peak over some very high levels. So I will be waiting for that once again. And you can see currently we are not there. So I have a lot of conviction that Bitcoin is going to head a lot higher. And if you see people bear posting, maybe we do get a dip, but remember it will get blown away by higher targets. And this is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. So do not treat this as investment advice, but simply my opinion. I do want to say as well, it is sad to know in 20 years, a large majority of people will say, wow, all I had to do was buy and wait. Too many caught up in the ups and downs, lost through these pumps and dips. Too much capital lost to memes and scams. Traumatized by the markets. Retail has been filled with fear, little to no real conviction, which is what we provide around here. These markets have trended up, if you look at this, have trended up with a reason. Unimaginable, cycle after cycle, expectations blown away year after year. I remember back in these 2022 lows, nobody thought it was going to turn around this quick. Everyone was calling for 10K Bitcoin. And you think in 20 years, the price of altcoins will still be in this same spot? If that is what you think, even 10 years, then I think you are extremely wrong. What I think is happening is a large flow of capital taking over the blockchain space, including if we look at all of the altcoins. Cycle after cycle, they are shaking people out and continuing to push to new highs. And at the time, I think this will continue to happen. They have been playing games with everyone. So I want anyone listening to remain patient and mindful of that, in this sense that not all of your coins are going to pump at the same time, and some will pump before others, and maybe you will have no coins pumping like crazy at the moment. But that doesn't mean you go ape into the coin that is up 50% on the day just so you can get hit with a big red candle the day later. Now, that is my general crypto market update. I hope you learned something. I think I'm sharing some very valuable information. If you want to buy any of the cryptocurrencies that I talked about in this video, make sure to click the top link in the description. There's also a link to cold storage in my description. Check that out. It's a decent wallet. If you don't have cold storage, you need it. On the topic of Velo, we have Orbit and Omni Points officially being integrated together. We had this announcement from Omni Points saying that they integrated, and they said that this is just the beginning and that they are waiting for their crypto to fiat via licensed partners to have regulatory clarity. So I think we could be looking at this happening in the coming months, considering Thailand has been very proactive with their regulations, and we saw Lightnet and Siam Commercial Bank do the project with USDC called Project Dash. So I do think that something more will come here, not too far from where we are now. I was also seeing a lot of people say, oh, price is going down. Guess what? Velo is too strong. It is making the haters mad right now. If we measure out yesterday's candle, it pumped over 15%. So Velo will continue to make the haters mad all the way up to higher targets, and I do think we will go a lot higher than we are at now. Something that I like to say is you have to remember Binance has been stacking all throughout these levels, so I definitely expect Binance to end up in gains. Remember, they didn't buy to get dumped on. They bought because they expect profit and potentially to have some sort of utility with the token. So keep that in mind. Velo will continue to make the haters mad. We will continue to ride this wave to higher targets. So stay patient and stay smart. Don't sell over a little dip, and don't go buying after a huge pump when you could have bought at the current prices, okay? If you miss an opportunity, there's opportunity everywhere, so go look around the market. Even though Velo is an amazing pick, in my opinion, I think there's a lot of other coins as well that will have insane gains, and try not to be a maxi. I know I post a lot about Velo, but I do hold a lot of other coins and think a lot of other ones will do well. There's a lot of money to go around. We are talking about trillions of dollars, so do not worry if you see one coin pumping while Velo's not. I know Cardano had this huge pump. It was roughly 60%, I think. And oh wow, it was actually roughly 100%. But either way, you guys can see there's a lot of money to be made, and alt season hasn't even started yet. So this was just an impulse leg to kick it off. I also saw this in a post made on Medium by Velo Labs. They said OSVIC Capital was one of their major backers, and you can see that right there. Now, OSVIC Capital on their site has investment cases on blockchain, and we can see Lightnet, and there is Circle. So think back to Project Dash now that included Lightnet, Siam Commercial Bank, Bank of Thailand, and USDC that they are using, and how OSVIC Capital has investments in both of those. I thought this was very interesting and worth sharing with everyone on YouTube. We also, in the last day, had the Lao Bullion Bank go live with their website. Thank you at Pure8Nature on X. Follow her if you don't. She shares some great crypto content, and I personally enjoy what she posts a lot. It's very informative, but we can see their site, the Lao Bullion Bank, and keep in mind that Velo Labs is the clearinghouse for this. So we can see if we follow her thread here, there we have a photo of the Bullion Bank when it was going live, and there is Velo and Solana Foundation sign MOU to establish clearinghouse for Laos digital gold transactions. So very exciting to see the Lao Bullion Bank site go live, and I would like to show you guys that right here. It is in a different currency, so we won't be able to read, but you guys can understand what I am showing you. This time period that we are in is one of the most exciting times, and you can see Bitcoin pumping however much you want. You can think it will go wherever you want, but make sure to take profits on your coins in the coming months when they begin to reach some very high levels. I don't want people getting wrecked on holding their bags forever thinking it will never stop pumping. The market goes up and down. Let's ride the waves while we can and take nice profits and pay ourselves, okay? Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this content. If you have any thoughts about the current state of Bitcoin or anything else, drop it down below. If you think Velo is going to go down, then, be my guest. Tell me that. But if you think Velo is going to go up, diamond hands, let me know that too, because that's where I'm at. I don't think we're going to get another big dip. Could I be wrong? Of course, but I think overall we are headed up now. And also it's very interesting to see what was going on at OSVIC Capital. Let me know about any of this. I'm very excited for the future. I have a very big video that I'm planning, So stay tuned for that one. It's going to have a bunch of stuff all fit into one timeline to help everyone understand exactly what happened. I'm super excited for everything that's going on. I hope you all are as well. Bitcoin has been going crazy, and I expect that to continue in the coming weeks and months. Smash the like button, subscribe, let me know what you think down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.